Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Siren. So let's start talking about the show. So this is a new Freeform show. I was able to go see the pilot at New York Comic Con. I do have interviews with the cast of Siren also on my channel, either tonight or tomorrow. That will be up. But let's start talking about this. So the show definitely takes more of a horror element to the mermaid mythology, which is interesting because my, call back to mermaids or introduction to mermaids, and I think everyone's is Little Mermaid. Also, H2O just had water, Mako mermaids, these lighter takes on mermaids. But here we get to see our main mermaid is maybe the antagonist of the show, because she comes on land, she can't talk, she doesn't know how to speak English, she doesn't know how to communicate with this world, and she meets this guy who kind of comes from a rich family, or at least a family that has a legacy in this kind of mermaid town, this cove town. Everyone loves the water here, and we get to see how he doesn't really believe in mermaids, but he meets this girl and then finds out in the pilot that she is a mermaid. So we don't know what route that's going to take us. There is a cliffhanger that has to do with their relationship, and maybe what he thinks of her by the end. But what I think of the show overall, I do like the horror element that we get to see in the show. I think that's something different, and I think mermaids in general in American television is a bit different, and I'm glad Freeform is taking that chance of putting a show like this. But I think in the pilot, I wanted a bit more personality from all our characters. I felt like the lead didn't really have, the most interesting backstory. I feel like it was kind of a more obvious one of like rich family. I did like his relationship with his girlfriend. I thought was interesting because they're both into the water. But I just wanted a little bit more from these personalities, a little bit more from these characters, because everyone kind of felt bland to me. I think they have potential, but they did feel like bland characters, and maybe as the show goes on, we'll learn a little bit more about them. But I also think it's because the mermaid is more of this catalyst monster, at least in the pilot, than someone trying to relate to the world, or it was a little harder to connect to her character because she is a bit colder as a character. So the lead really needs to carry on the charisma, and I didn't really get that from his character. So overall, if you're looking for a horror type storyline and something different from the mermaid mythology, go check it out. But I'm still not completely convinced of the characters yet, but hopefully as the show goes on, again, we'll learn more about them and get more invested in the storyline. But let me know what you think of the episode if you get a chance to watch it, or if you want to see this series, and if we should get more mermaid shows. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.